Hey guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Ultra Sun. Bit of a point of contention with this part. I had figured, when I left school, I wouldn't be going back to a place of higher learning. Apparently the Pokemon Company feels very differently in this regard. So today we're going to be bopping through the trainer's school, beating up some children through the art of cockfighting, no less, and I guess taking over the school? I don't know, Helldragon. I never finished secondary school. My last year anyway, I was homeschooled. So, is that how the graduation process works in America? Like, when you graduate, you have to beat the headmaster in a Pokemon fight?
Well, as you know, Tom, and those of you out there who have attended the U.S. public school system, everything is divided into topical-themed gangs. And as you advance throughout the years, you level up your place in the gang, you learn exciting new martial arts techniques at the very end of the, school year when you're going to graduate and you're going to become an adult. You have to fight the principal in a deadly one-on-one battle, and then eventually you go to college for business or some shit like that. Well, they don't have that over there?
Well, let's just say it wasn't English that Helldragon triumphed in, just saying.
But yes, so, like, you said, we have to go through this, defeat some trainers here and there. I'm just glad at this point that Cookie, again, decides to give you the EXP share. I kind of wish she did it a little earlier. Like, it makes me wonder when, obviously when the next generation of Pokemon games comes out, if there's any other stuff that Nintendo's going to do to streamline things. Because, I mean, these days you get, like, the turn-based RPGs, and one of their often big selling points is, oh, there's no random encounters anymore. Because, let's be honest, this is a mechanic that worked great in the 80s. It doesn't work really that great now with how everybody gets distracted so easily. And personally, I hate them ever since I've gotten spoiled by Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga and Chrono Trigger. So hopefully going forward, Nintendo finds a way to kind of get away from that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I wonder what they're going to do for Pokemon Switch. I don't expect it to come out in 2018. I don't expect it to come out in 2019. That seems like a 2020 title to me.
Yeah, I mean, they gotta milk this generation a few more years, make more unnecessary games. It's great, and then maybe around 2020 we will hear something about Pokemon Switch.
Oh my god. Yeah, just like a 5-second teaser. You know how the Pokemon Company does. Oh, Tom, why? Why are you building up to hit a Bonsly, a rock type, I might add, it's not grass, with a normal type attack? You know that's not going to do very effective damage.
Well, this is a very high-stakes Bonsly battle. You want to stack your advantages and make sure you hit him where it hurts.
Look, alright. He doesn't learn a water-type attack until level 9. I'm doing the best I can, okay?
Actually, it is pretty funny that even though Bonsly is using fake tears, which isn't a water attack, it's still spewing more water than Slowpoke will for a while. So that's just that's mixed standards.
Oh, come on, you're rubbing salt in the wound type now. Okay, let's get some type effective damage going. You did actually ask for some, slower builds and whatnot. I have, it's the comment we were given right here. Just a minute, rebooting English software over here. Okay, this is from, Putup22, so shout out to you. There are a number of builds you can do with a defensive Slowbro. Calm Mind works well with it, since it buffs its slightly lacking special defense to make it an even better tank. It is pretty tanky, is a Slowpoke from the Slowpoke line. It works especially well with Mega Slowbro. Oh yeah, it does have a Mega Evo. Since its ability Shell Armor prevents crits from ruining your day by pointing out how off-model the animation in Steven Universe can get. But yeah, stuff like that,
Yeah, I mean, it's good that they had that kind of consideration, and, I am glad you guys did point out some of this stuff, because, again, with the way Pokemon is set up, speed is so vastly important that if you do have anything that's slower, it pretty much has to be kind of oriented as a tank, otherwise you can't really do any sweeping, in my experience. But, I don't know, maybe there's, a really slow shit kicker in there, probably one of the really, really slow rock types, and just smack your shit with one hit. It's very possible, I think. There are multiple builds to consider.
We are raising up a Vikavolt, and I believe, looking at another one of the comments here, special attack 145, holy shit.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Although I actually remember that comment. It also laid out Charger Bug stats, and I still feel they're better because, again, you can be a little bit more tanky with it. I don't know. Maybe, like I said, maybe it's just the great experience I had with my Charger Bug, pretty much saving my ass so many times in that form. So hey, I can't complain.
So basically what we gotta do here is we gotta find the 3 trainers, beat them, and then Captain Know-It-All on the tennis court will deign to allow you to battle him. But in the meantime, if you're looking for like some extra Pokemon, the grass here offers a variety of stuff. I believe you can get an Alolan Meowth. I think I found a Magnemite here in the original Sun and Moon. I don't know if that's changed, but if you're looking for a good sturdy like electric type early on, and you're not really, you know, down to clown with Pichu and Pikachu, there you go.
This kid is a little bit more discreet than the person who decided he wanted to go for the kneecaps. He just decided, well, I'm just gonna poison you guys. So either way, types are apparently little monsters in the Pokemon universe, and they'll do whatever they can to hurt your knees or your person.
I'm really butthurt that there's no new Alolan Pokemon. Like, first of all, it was all Gen 1, which is fine. I know how the Pokemon company operates, I know what they're shilling towards, and, you know, I take that in my stride. I don't know why I did that, whatever. But I would have just loved, like, Alolan Typhlosion, Alolan Rayquaza, just like a Rayquaza with a fucking palm tree on his head.
I don't know, when you mention Alolan Rayquaza, this image literally flashed in my mind. It's normal Rayquaza, but he has sunglasses on and he's got like a tie-dye t-shirt because he's on vacation. It just literally flashed and left. Like I had no control.
Alolan Shadow, wonderful.
Somebody's made that joke, I think, but that's perfectly appropriate, I think, for this situation.
When Shadow the Hedgehog turned up in Sonic Boom, he was just a lankier Shadow. And then again, I'm not really a fan of the Sonic Boom show. When its repertoire of jokes spans like, oh, we're meta, and that's about it, I kind of got tired of it.
Yeah, after a while, like, a lot of meta humor can get lazy. Every so often, yeah, that's fine. But then if that's, like, the core of your jokes, it does wear out. It's welcome after a while.
Oh, I will dab the poison away, my beauty.
Yeah, it works like that in real life. Just rub a thermometer all over it. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. No more food poisoning.
Hey, it was a cotton swab, okay? Not a thermometer. Thermometers are filled with mercury, and you do not want to mess with mercury poisoning. Trust me on this.
You just pet him on his tiny little beak. He loves that.
It's an apple seed, you know?
You know what? I actually did not think of it that way, but that's actually a really good point. I see that now.
Well, Rotom's... not Rotom. What the fuck is his name? Rowlet. Sorry, I got confused with R's there for a second. Its face is what you get when you cut an apple in half. It's basically the perfect roundness. It is also the perfect fruit in the wild.
My god, he's like perfectly genetically designed to be the best thing ever.
Yeah, I can't think of a better grass type other than Bulbasaur, honestly.
Even with Bulbasaur, I know he's all OG and shit. Bulbasaur was never really my favorite grass type. I personally, before Rowlet came along, my favorite grass starter was Snivy. Because I thought that evolution line was decent. But then we got fucking Ghost Assassin's Creed Archer. And I'm like, I'm sorry, that wins. That wins right there.
Alright, we're gonna get into a battle with a Metapod. This is how Skool works, folks. First the Metapod, then the Regigigas. That is precisely how education works in terms of leaping grades.
Do you think the parents have to sign, like, permission forms to let their children battle in school? Because I know you gotta be, like, a certain age. But I'm pretty sure if they're trying to learn how to do it this early, they gotta use, like, the old rental Metapod. He's been with the education system for 30 years. He's been working in different schools, just getting the shit kicked out of him day in and day out. He doesn't get paid anything. He has to buy supplies out of his own paycheck. It's ridiculous.
You see, that's why America's failing in the education department. They modeled their system after Pokemon Stadium. Not even Pokemon Stadium 2.
Pay Metapods more. We need to introduce a bill to make sure they get the payment they deserve.
Ugh, there's a penis on that blackboard. Didn't want to point it out, but there it is. Chode Central.
Well, where? Where? I don't see one. I see symbols, but I don't... Where's the penis? I can't believe I'm asking it. Where's the penis? It's so small, I can't find it.
Yeah, write in, let us know if you can find the Chode. Alright, I've had enough of this. I'm going to sit back and just enjoy the episode now. Foul play is great. That can really help you turn the tables with some dark type shenanigans.
Yeah, that's a good description of this episode anyway.
Alright, if my rudimentary math skills will avail me, and they always do, we have beaten 3 trainers now, so we can go and kick that preppy guy in the face.
Now, I do believe, and again, it's been a while since I've done this, but I really do think actually their locations, these trainers here, were actually switched up a little bit, except Tennis Man out in the front court. Again, I just have this feeling that I'm trying to find those little differences where they switched up everything.
Well, someone mentioned that the pineapple juice didn't look like that in the original Sun and Moon. So, yeah, there's small cosmetic things here and there. Like I said, some of the trials will be different. The first one in, I think it was Verdant Cavern, Ilmir's trial, that one's practically identical, so it's not really going to start opening up until we get to the second island.
It's kind of weird that somebody mentioned that the Pinap juice actually has a different cosmetic look. I guess with the loot boxes, depending on the Pinap juice you get, the cosmetics don't really matter.
Woof. Jesus Christ. Like, is this the pinnacle of your jokes? You need to sharpen your banter blade off screen, I believe.
Man, it's been a while since I've done this. You'll have to forgive me. It's a new session.
It's been a week!
That doesn't mean anything. That's clearly not enough time.
Okay, fair enough. We are going to give this to... what's her name? It's Vicky, of course, because as we know, the bug line, pretty slow. I've forgotten the first name. Robin. There we go. I'm bored now. Let's just fight.
Yeah, it is really kind of strange that this Quick Claw, this item we get so early in the game, kind of helped lead me to victory eventually when we fought. It's just, you would think that tiny little piece of shit wouldn't come through in the end, but here we go, so...
A battle, you say? Who knows? Maybe we'll have to have a rematch come the end of the playthrough.
Oh no, then I'd have to train out my Ultra Sun team, don't I? And it's been a while.
You can use your Sun team, I don't care.
What I originally wanted to do, which obviously I couldn't do because I had a new game file in Ultra Sun, I wanted to just kind of port over my old guys to that. For that kind of thing, kind of see all the stuff that's going on. But they're like level 60, 70 something, and obviously you need badges, otherwise it doesn't work.
Well, it's not so much badges. I believe it's a totem stamp, or, yeah, just a stamp on, like, your passport and whatnot. If you can go to Germany, you can control this Pokemon.
Yeah, that's basically how it works in Germany, right?
Okay, Ekans, your ability did not really intimidate me all that much. In fact, you're pretty much done now, honestly.
Ekans' ability is to constantly read his name backwards as Snake. You're doing it right now, aren't you?
Well, I think my Pavlovian sense kicked in, and yes, I did. By the way, do you know what muck backwards is? Oh, I'm filming.
I should have seen that coming. I should have seen that coming, but it's funny every single time.
You can constrict me with your Laffy Taffy all you want, but you're going down.
Let's see. Grimer spelled backwards is Remmerg or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, that's not nearly as funny, but yeah. Ekans backwards is Snake. Arbok backwards is Cobra. Little known fact: do you know what the prototype or beta names for coughing and wheezing were?
What are they?
They are NY and LA for New York and LA.
Huh, that's a really weird tidbit. Where'd you learn that from?
The internet. You feel free to clarify, like...
You've got to specify a little bit, Tom. You can't just say, I learned it
refuse. Online. No, I refuse. Basically, it was just the Japanese having a bit of a giggle, because, obviously, coughing and wheezing spew fumes.
Well, now that you phrase it that way, it makes sense. Hey, did you know that Arbok evolves into Survivor, by the way?
Oh, trainers, get the lowdown! So bad. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm going to give Perfect Roundness a bit of a work up here. I think it will help out down the line.
I don't know, I looked at work up and it didn't really seem like a buff move I can use right now. I don't even think I think I put that eventually on Cabrawler at one point, but I don't remember using it that much.
I should have given that to Cabrawler in the original Sun playthrough. Then maybe he would have been able to, like, tank a single hit before going down. Oh, jeez. First day and I'm already called into the office. Ugh.
I'm sorry, these walls are just so drawable. You just gotta draw everywhere.
Oh, I love Lily's shade here. Watch this. Judging. I wonder who you get that trait from, Lily.
Man, I was just like, well, let's just say the school isn't gonna forget me after I leave.
They've been laughing since I can remember, but they're not gonna laugh anymore. Oh, I'm going to hell. Straight down to hell. Alright,
Man, I think we're all going to hell.
Not Perfect Roundness, though. He goes to Round Heaven.
Wait, there's like a round heaven. Is there a square heaven? Oh, it must be for me because I'm so lame.
Hey, very nice.
Hey, there we go.
Alright, let's go see the teacher. We have one more battle left, and you mentioned the locations of these trainers in the Skool moving about. This is definitely one thing that has been changed, and a very evident example of the difficulty hike. I wouldn't say spike, because that implies it's shot up, but it becomes noticeable now, and maybe I'll stop rambling and killing time and show you firsthand what I mean.
We'll just eventually get there. There we go. The conversation has begun. Awesome.
I love it. I love seeing my students in physical pain.
It's great. They all have to be held back. It's awesome. Then I don't have to let them go.
Alright, let's do this shit. My god, there's a menu! Ah! Oh, I see.
It's getting really pixelated. I'm a little concerned here. I mean, I know it's with the way you've got the recording set up, obviously, because this is supposed to be for a 3DS screen, but still.
Yes indeed, folks. She is going to use a litten, because we started with Rowlet fucking Kukui, gossiping to the teachers and whatnot, giving them advantages.
Do you think... Okay, you know, obviously, when you fight Kukui or whatever, he obviously has the starter that your guy is weak against. Do you think he let the teacher borrow this starter for just a little bit, then he took it back and trained it back up or something like that?
Knowing what I do about the end game of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, probably, actually. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, I guess if he wants to really, really kind of train you up to be like a worthy kind of opponent, it makes sense to kind of throw this to you early so you know what to expect.
Alrighty, you may notice that Slowmo has jumped up a level or two. I did a teeny bit of off-screen grinding because I lost this battle about 2 or 3 times. That fucker hits hard.
I'm trying to remember, because obviously I had to fight the Litten too, because I picked Perfect Roundness again. I don't remember if I had any water attacks at this point, but I think what I did is that I punched it until it fell down. Which is weird, because most things eventually have a type weakness against that if you do it enough.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I don't really have a joke rebuttal to that. It's just true. You punch something, it does.
Yeah.
Oh no. Now I'm out of a job. Shit.
And that kitty is out of a spine. Oh no, what did you do?
Too far. Come on now, you know how much I love cats.
Hey, I like cats too. I got like fucking 3 right now. Come on.
What are their names?
One of them is Baby, because my roommate named him. One of them is Tux. We were gonna call him Tina Tuxedo, but I said we're not doing that. That's stupid, and then we found out it was a boy. And one of them is Mimi, who we've had actually for the longest. She's kind of come around now. She's a lot more friendly these days.
Okay, lovely. Lovely information. Now here's Brown Diamond over here. The wonder that is Captain Ilmir. He's fine, I guess. You know, normal type representation. What are you gonna do?
Has he shown up in the anime yet?
Well, I don't know, Helldragon, because a certain someone isn't watching anime with me anymore.
Oh, sorry, man. I got like a fucking job I gotta go to, and I work it at nights, and oh man, don't even get me started on that.
This fucker, when I was setting up today, you know what he said? He said no to hanging out after the recording session. Like, ah!
I thought this was us hanging out, Tom. I thought this was our special time where you and I get together and we shit talk video games, just like the good old days.
I have to pay you for this, okay? You're not a prostitute. Jesus. Yeah, fucking fill out your team. Yeah, fill out these nuts, Christ.
Fill out these nuts!
All of the nuts, okay. We'll be battling him in like a part or 2. It's fine. Okay, well that was a really passive-aggressive argument between you two. Get out of my school, please.
Yeah, what do you think we run? A daycare? Oh wait, no, we kind of run a daycare now that I think about it.
There's toddlers running about the place. What's like the minimum age to get into this place?
Well, it's also the highest grade. I mean, we've seen like the Ekans guy. I would presume he's around 10-ish or so. So I'm thinking like 3rd grade, 4th grade, that kind of thing. Well, I know in my elementary school it went up to 5th grade, and then they shoveled your ass to middle school, and hope you swam. So,
Education sucks. Well, no. Some education facilities sucks. The concept of education in general is inherently good. Become smarter, even if you're dumb. Try and learn something new every day. No Let's Plays don't give me that shit.
Yeah, that's great advice. Hey kids, just don't be dumb, okay? Just stop. Just be smart. Just catch the ball, Johnny. What's wrong with you?
I get enough shit like this from fucking Richie and Flame. I don't need it in the Ultra Sun playthrough as well, thank you very much. I hope you guys are enjoying Odyssey, by the way. I think it juxtaposes nicely against the post-commentary banter of Ultra Sun. Man, could I suck my dick any harder right now? We're going for a world record over here.
Well, God, that sounds like a challenge. Hey, I've just figured out a new Patreon goal. It's great.
You don't get to make those types of jokes. You're not part of the group. You don't get to do that anymore! Alright, Lily, let's head into the city. You ready for a weird POV shot? I don't know why it's here.
It is kind of odd that they went with this angle. I don't know. It worked better in Sun when obviously you're trying to build a character arc with her and all that, but here, I don't know. I've heard some things, so we'll see.
Spoilers, would you say?
Maybe. We'll see.
How's that Tauros doing? Have you forgotten something, maybe, Lily?
Yeah, Lily, get out and push. We'll take care of this.
There you go. It all clicks. I'm here now.
Whoa, a bull! Never seen that!
You know, besides having three, like... Oh my god, it's a cat o' nine tails. But besides having, like, extra tails, this is just a regular bull.
Yeah, I mean, like, Gen 1 Pokemon, obviously they were a little fantastical, but they're pretty simple compared to later Pokemon. Like fucking Charmander is just a lizard, but it's got fire on the tail. Squirtle, it's literally just a turtle, but it's blue, and it shoots water, and that's pretty much it.
Well, I mean, I'm sure regular turtles can shoot out water. I haven't really, you know, had a chance to set up a test, as it were. Alright, I'll pet its face. Whoa, it liked that.
Yeah, I mean, like, really, all of those seem like bad ideas with the bull. Pet its face, pull its tail, sit on it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't like any of those.
I would just love, like, an optional bad end. Oh no, Tauros gored you. Oh well, we'll have to go to the next parallel universe over. Pokemon Ultra Sun, coming soon to stores near you.
That sounds like something an old-ass text adventure game would pull that would just kill you in one hit if you do anything out of order and you'd have to reload the game.
If there's one thing you can't fault Nintendo on, it's jokes like that, like in the Paper Mario series and whatnot.
That's foreshadowing.
That was banterful, so I guess we're gonna head into the biggest city in Alola, Howly City. Still haven't figured out how to pronounce it properly, but it's near the end of the part now, and it's the end of the week, so I don't give a shit.
It's Thursday, guys, can you tell?
Don't cross the stream, she'll break the timeline.
Ah, of course.
I'm going. Goodbye.
Let's
Goodbye.
talk about going to a place before doing it.
I'm over here, and now I'm not.
What?
This was a fun part. Stay in school, kids. Don't do Let's Plays for a living. We'll see you next time for another bunch of Pokemon Ultra Sun.